Detox Trip 5. We finish the trip in Greece and take a plane to Turkey. I open up the courage to be disliked. A person's psychic wounds, traumas, cause his or her present unhappiness. If you end up staying in etiology, you will be bound by the past and never be able to find happiness. People are not driven by past causes but move towards goals that they themselves set. I cannot understand the contents of the book even if I think about it carefully. It would have been nice if my wife bought me an interesting romance novel to make it easier to read. I resent my wife for buying me a self-improvement book. I close the book and look inside the plane. After a 2-day trip to Greece, it is nice to see the faces of our group among the passengers. The trio of women look as if they were dying of happiness. How does my face look to others? To our disappointment, we see the bus waiting for our party at Istanbul Ataturk Airport. The bus we took in Greece was a luxurious 45-passenger bus, but now in Turkey it is a 25-passenger bus and it is very old. In Greece, it was a short trip to every tourist destination, but Turkey has long distances to travel. We have to take the bus 8 hours a day. That won't be a problem, right? A man with short hair kicks his tongue and shakes his head with an unpleasant expression. I do not like it, but I don't want to look unpleasant to the guide. I am so tired from sightseeing in Greece, so I unpack at the hotel and go to bed early. I wake up at dawn. The voices of Koreans are heard loudly in the lobby of the hotel. What's wrong with the bus? I can't go sightseeing on the bus. I'm going back to Seoul. Call your boss. The short-haired man is shouting loudly on the phone to the travel agency in Seoul. We are supposed to leave for the tourist spot at 7 a.m. However, the departure is being delayed by an hour because of the 8 men accompanying him. There are many variables during the trip. If they go back in the middle of the trip, they lose money. The old man taps the floor of the old bus with his cane. As I saw earlier, they were playing Ghost Stop with the Watu cards in the hotel room. They are keeping the party waiting an hour. Are they crazy? What if we can't travel today? The old man's wife says with dissatisfaction. The old man speaks with a Seoul accent, but his wife speaks with a strong Gyeongsang dialect. The age difference between the two seems to be about 20 years. How did the two meet? Maybe my father has another family somewhere with someone else. When I see the elders that are my father's age, I often imagine him living with someone like this. Please go over there and try to persuade them. We're going to fall behind our schedule. The guide goes to talk with them, but she does not return. The trio of women then ask me to go back and persuade them, so I have no choice but to go to their room. The guide's eyes look red as if she's been crying. It's Ramadan, so it's hard to find a tourist bus or a driver. I will call the head office and look for another bus as fast as I can, so let's go sightseeing as scheduled for now. They are all holding their Watu cards in their hands, pretending not to be heard. Now let's get up and go. I hesitate and approach them. The short-haired man winks at me with one eye. You better sit back and watch the show and eat the rice cake, sir. They are talking between themselves, so I feel like I am an outcast. Due to the tight schedule, we set out for the tourist destination except for the 8 men. All the travel schedules are delayed now because of the delay in departure. Since half of the group is absent, the guide who gave the commentary is exhausted, and the group who listened to the explanation look distorted. I cannot listen to the guide's commentary. I came to Istanbul, a place I dreamed of, and I am very disappointed my first day here. We go back to the hotel after the tour. The 8 men are out in the lobby together. In the morning they made sour faces, but those disappeared. They welcome us with bright faces. Tomorrow morning we can take a luxurious bus like the one we took in Greece. The woman who looks like Mrs. Ho-Ho taps a short-haired man on his shoulder. In the morning you raise your voice. make the guide cry, and hurt each other's feelings. Please forget what happened in the morning and have a good journey tomorrow, Demetrius. Demetrius is a Greek nickname given by Mrs. Ho-Ho to the short-haired man who started the demonstration. Everyone burst out laughing, like a cork of champagne. The trio of women in their late 50s are like adolescent teenage girls. Laughter is a contagious motive. Even those who do not know the inside joke laugh strongly. As people are depressed on the bus, she gives him Greek nicknames one by one. I think we should have a ceremonious party to help give us harmony this evening. How about meeting in our room later? Everyone applauds Demetrius's proposal. Only the old couple shake their heads, saying they are tired. The old man, standing in front of the elevator with a cane, looks as if his legs are about to fold. All of us bring snacks, beer, and drinks. It is awkward for 15 people to sit in a small room, but after a few drinks, everyone becomes as comfortable as family. I am curious about my Greek nickname. I wonder what I look like to others. When we arrived at the temple or the cathedral, Mr. Na ran out first before the guide even gave us the tickets, right? Besides, you were always away from us and the guide had a hard time finding you. So, Mr. Na, your nickname is Nadalius, meaning that you enjoy moving like a child. The naming game in Greek was somewhat addictive. The woman, who seems to travel a lot, points to Mrs. Ho-Ho. Even though we've been friends for 20 years, it's possible to get to know a part of her personality that I didn't know before traveling together. Because she always speaks out loud, I'm always in her shadow. When we open the hotel door lock, we dial the number and the asterisk, right? She told me, "Oh, stupid, you have to press the asterisk first." I thought I was wrong at that moment. I couldn't open it, so I did it my way again and the door opened. Anyway, there's always something she insists on. So her nickname is Asotria. It means to insist. Mrs. Ho-Ho claps and responds with, "Wow, that's a perfect nickname for me. I like it. Then, since your hobby is traveling abroad, how about your nickname be Sordanitra? What should I name her over there?" Asotria approaches her other friend with a smile and takes in her appearance. She is short and slender, so the Turks ask her to take pictures with them at travel destinations, and she used to be a model. Even though she is over 50, she seems to be a young lady to everyone. She looks like a girl on the outside, but she's old enough. She has her bag all disorganized, and whenever she's looking through her bag to find one thing, it always takes her a long time. Actually, my daughter-in-law organized it for me, but it's a mess whenever I touch it. So I'll give you the nickname Ransakadra then. Okay, if you say so. Ransakadra is covering her face with her hands. The women are 12 years older than me, but they are blushing like little girls and can't hold their laughter.